Fresh off stage, Beardyman at Bestival 2012. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm alright, how are you?
I'm fine. We were just having a very intelligent conversation, but maybe it's not one for a festival. I don't know, it is one for
Possibly.
a festival.
I don't know, I think a bit of politics in the sunshine is lovely.
Oh, politics
I don't know.
in the sunshine.
No, it's Pussy Riot, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know, Madonna got fined like millions and millions of pounds for speaking out, which is crazy. And Putin's lawyer had the cheek to say, well, not Putin's, but the accuser's lawyer had the cheek to say, you know, no one's getting burnt as a witch here. Like, oh, that makes it okay. Which, at least we're not burning you as a witch.
Yeah, no.
Like when Tony Blair said about the march against the war, he said, look, at least you can protest. And everyone's like, oh, thanks for not shooting us down in the streets,
Thanks
Tony.
for giving us that freedom there. We feel so blessed.
But it is really beautiful, sun-shining day, so we probably shouldn't talk about politics. You should just get mash up.
We just get
as mashed up as possible and forget all about it for at least 48 hours.
I was just saying, I'm a bit disappointed. You usually go for the old fancy dress theme, and I've seen you in a monkey suit before.
I once did it in a monkey suit.
Yeah.
And
it's
funny though.
Like, expectations that maybe weren't.
Well, it's like, you know, all the stuff I've done and stuff like that. Just beatboxing in a monkey suit is the one thing that like people really seem to like resonate with. Yeah.
So how was it? It was a good set.
Yeah, it was right. It was cool. Well, I don't really know when I get off stage because I always forget what I've done, and I've got like, it's a bit like a sort of bleary night out where, you know, you get like a couple of vague sort of memories and pictures and a general feeling in your mind, and then there's no real concrete memories of it. So there's a bit like that when I come on stage. And
does that work after? Like, can you reflect on it like maybe a couple of days later, and then is there a bit more clarity?
I usually have to watch it back before I remember things I did, and then when I see them, I'm like, oh yeah, I guess I see why I ended up saying that. But it's like, yeah, because it's all very like, my dream is to get on stage with no idea of what I'm going to do and just rock it.
Really?
Which is
kind
of
challenge,
or because it's more fun if you're challenging yourself the whole time. That's cool. But I don't know. So I always have little bits prepared,
and then you see where you go with it,
and just see what happens.
So you're a bit of a Bestival veteran. You've been here quite a few times, and Camp Bestival.
Yeah.
Is it a festival that you enjoy coming to yourself? Like, do you actually get to enjoy it?
Yeah, no, it really is. It's like, there's loads of really cool little festivals, but this is one of the only cool big ones. You've got like obviously Glastonbury.
Yeah.
But I think even Glastonbury is like, it's just overly massive, do you know what I mean?
Well, we keep having this conversation, and there actually seems to be a bit of a recurring theme when I speak to people, that actually Bestival is kind of like what Glastonbury wants to be, what it was 10 years ago maybe, but now it's just got so big that you miss everything, and here everyone seems to think you can kind of still get hold of it.
Exactly. It's nice because you can run into the same, but well, you know, that said, actually maybe because it's slightly larger this year, and they keep moving things around to kind of like keep the crowd flow going well, because like it's just funny because I know the people that run it, so like
is it a bit
I
like
love
a family?
that it really is a massive family. There's Get Involved who do a lot of stuff more on the like the PR side of things. You've got Sunday Best who run it, and that's like Rob the Bank, Sarah Bolshe, and all of them are like luminaries in like, you know, independent record labels and sort of the old like acid techno scene, and then like, you know, Rob's like got his sort of eclectic show and stuff, and like, but everyone's awesome that works on it.
I've definitely found that everyone seems to be cheery. Even the security are really quite cheery. Like, they caught one of my mates at a kind of side trying to get into the arena, and they were like, "Are you here to party?" And he was like, yeah, and he's just like, okay, on you go then. And I was like, I don't know if I've ever seen that at any other festival. Usually some scary Scottish guy going, ooh, give us your beer. I would like to say that because I'm Scottish. But yeah, no, it's definitely
Scottish people can be very scary, even when they don't mean to be. Like, especially, where are you from?
I'm from Glasgow.
Right, Glasgow's a terrifying city. If you go to Glasgow and you get people getting you in a headlock and telling you they love you, it's a bit like, that is a genuine expression of love.
Yeah.
It is do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it is.
But it's scary for people who don't go to Glasgow very much, you know what I mean?
So are you talking from experience then, I take it?
Yeah, and the close talking and the threatening, g'day mate! Like, which means, how are you doing? In London, I'd be, hello, how are you? It's like, g'day! But it means, how you doing? You're right? Like, yeah, it's enthusiastic, you wouldn't know, so you got to get used to that when you go to Glasgow.
Well, that's why I always wonder why they make all the security at festivals, if they do it on purpose, because most of the security are always Scottish. I said, it's because you just need one guy just to be like, no, and then they just won't do it, and it's like, it's just the ultimate kind of like intimidating voice, isn't it?
Apart from in Scotland, then they don't have Scottish people on the door.
They don't?
Because what they tried to do is to get people in from outside so that no one's going to like pull favours and stuff.
I didn't know this.
It's like, yeah, inside festival knowledge. It was good, was it? Festivals.
There you go.
Festival Nation, inside festivals, the scoop inside festivals. What is this website?
It's Virtual Festivals website.
Virtual festivals.
Yes.
Is there any such thing as a virtual festival? A festival that only goes on online?
I don't know.
Actually, this was the first virtual festival. I think it's the first festival to be completely streamed online.
Yes,
then again, it's not. Someone told me it was before. Siget the other day was streamed online as well. But it's good YouTube are doing this now.
But it's the first UK festival to do it.
Oh, is it?
Yes. And then iTunes have jumped on the bandwagon supposedly, and they're now streaming all their iTunes festivals.
iTunes will never get anywhere. No one's heard of iTunes.
Who's heard of iTunes?
Who's heard of iTunes?
I mean, it's not like when you plug in your computer and it automatically updates your phone.
No, that doesn't happen.
Never.
That would be ridiculous.
So what's next for you? What can we expect?
I'm going to finish this beer.
You're going to finish that beer?
Then I'm going to start a cider. I'm going to finish that cider. I'm just going to get progressively more hardcore from there. Maybe I should combine the beer and the cider to make a snake bite.
You need some blackcurrant though. You can have some blackcurrant.
Yeah, exactly.
Make it a bit fruity.
Exactly.
Maybe a bit tropical.
Is it true that a snake bite gets you more drunk than is it greater than the sum of its parts in terms of its ability to inebriate you?
Unfortunately, I'm probably not the best person to ask for that. I've never drank beer.
Answer the question.
I've never drank beer before, so.
You've never drank beer before?
Well, I have. It's not my favourite drink of choice.
To be fair, it's not my favourite drink of choice, but someone drank all my cider. I thought she left the door open to my dressing room, and it's just carnage back here. It's savage.
Savage. They're so greedy.
They are.
Gluttonous people.
I love the way you say greedy.
Really?
Greedy.
Greedy.
No, I love it.
Really?
Because you said greedy.
Can you put it in your next set? Like, can you just put that in like there's one of your little...
Greedy? Greedy. Come. Greedy. Come. Greedy. Yeah.
I feel like I'm watching some acid house video or something. One thing I did want to ask you with the wildlife theme, what is your favourite animal noise? Do you have one?
Favourite?
Yeah.
Well, the one that I find easiest to do is... or...
Oh, that's my favourite. I'm speechless.
I don't know. But you know,
my cat being decapitated whilst you did that.
I suppose that would bring that on.
Yuki.
No, but you know the best animal in the world is the lyrebird, and it's a bird that can make any sound in the world.
Are you joking?
And it does it by something akin to FM synthesis. It's really weird. It's a bird that can do any noise in the world. Any noise. It makes parrots look like amateurs, man.
Really? I would much go back and research. There's been a lot.
Can I swear on this?
Yeah,
right,
why not?
Fuck parrots, yeah? You don't know about lyrebirds.
And that is the message from Beardyman at Bestival 2012.
Well, no, there's a parrot sanctuary that Darren Brown gives a lot of money to, and
really?
But the fact that I'm supporting it might mean that he has Darren Brown me into supporting a parrot farm.
Has he hypnotised you in another life?
Maybe. I don't know. We'll never know unless we ask him.
In there subconsciously.
Quite possibly. So you were going to close this thing off, and now you've got to tolerate more stupid shit banter. I'll stop talking. You close up. I'll just mug.